Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Young Sage back at GTA Online. We're hanging out in the scramjet today, and we got a route set, and let's actually get on the road, and then I'll explain things on the way. I don't know why I went that way. Oh well, we'll be out in a second. Well, we're gonna have a vehicle review today, but it's gonna be a little unconventional. See, we're actually driving to the location of the vehicle first, because it's something very large that we kind of need. And it's actually unnecessary guff, but it's on sale this week. I think I might just reveal what it is beforehand, but you already read the title of this video. But of course, because we kind of did when we did this, we hauled it in the MOC, which I'm changing my MOC to be a car hauler, so I can put any vehicle in it. So that's how we'll do every video review now. We will trailer the car out to a location and then film it. Because it sounds more fun that way, you know what I'm saying? It's got me all giddy saying that. So it's kind of like, this game's getting old and boring almost. Because come on, they're not releasing these Gerald missions. The Ron missions, who knows? The Gerald missions, Fun MW2 said this week. As in, this coming Thursday. Doing this, it's almost Monday morning. I just had a text message. Still gonna be driving though. Yeah, do not text and drive, kids. This is a bad idea. Do not drive an open top car. Do not drive an open top car during these times. If you have to be in a car, make sure it's closed top and you sanitize everything. Make sure you use Pontus hand sanitizer. Not sponsored because it's not a real company. That's the hand sanitizer company they talk about in the game that supposedly will take over the world, creating a super bacteria because it just actually eats away at your skin. It's so powerful, supposedly. I know, because a lot of people actually are germaphobes, so it kind of makes sense. Now, yeah, you might notice we're driving to a different facility. Well, facilities are on sale this week, so I made some money by trading in the facility I have, which is not in a great spot. Now I got one that's actually cheaper to begin with. It's in a better spot. And well, everybody's happy. So, yeah, this probably tells you what we're doing here. Because we're going into the facility and, well, there's only one of 5 vehicles it could potentially be. But if we were doing the Kanjali or something, or the Akula doesn't go in here, but the Kanjali or the RCB or any of that stuff, you can already see it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Mammoth Avenger. I thought I'd start this video off a little differently, because I always start in front of every vehicle we do. I thought we'd drive to a location with a vehicle that we could put in the back. Yeah, but this is the Mammoth Avenger. It is currently on sale for $1.1 million if you're a Twitch Prime member. So grab this son of a bitch right now. That's an order. Well, no, we'll fly it later. We'll fly it and start it up later. But first we got some business to take care of. I'm going to show you guys in the back. Now, mine's pretty bare bones. There's nothing really in here, and I got the stock interior because I thought it looked the nicest. Now, all we have here is the vehicle bay. That's all I bought. You do got a wardrobe here, which you can use to change our clothes if we so wish. So I think I'm going to put a different shirt on. Just to say that we've used the wardrobe in the Avenger. It's kind of a thing of mine that every time I get one, I have to use the thing in here. That's like the dumbest shirt ever. It probably looks way better on guys. Okay, so yeah, we gotta go to the arcade one of these days. We can exit there, or we can exit to the cockpit here. Which we're going to do that, and we're going to customize it. Yes, this big beast can be customized. So we shall do that. Of course, armor, it's not that important, because I'm not flying in a room of oppressors. Which I do own an Oppressor Mark II now. As you guys had known if you watched the certain video about that certain thing that's going on in the world right now. That I can't talk about. Which I didn't get in trouble for talking about it. So, coronavirus it is. We'll call it coronavirus until I get in trouble for it. Because supposedly, you can't talk about coronavirus on YouTube. You can talk about it, but you can't call it by name, you can't say CVID. Let's go 40%. Now, we can use bombs, but I'm gonna have to see what bombs are the best. I have to go back to the Smuggler's Run update and see what bombs are best. And we can do smoke bombs, we can do chaff and flare, but I'm not sure which one's better. And I'm not quite sure how I want to make it handle. I'm going to see how it handles standard. I haven't flown this thing for a long time. You have all your default camos from gun running and all that. Stupid research crap. I actually shut down my bunker because it was costing me too much. And then you got the free stuff here. Glad I collected all this crap. And we can't put any guns on it because we don't own the gun turret. Should we make it chrome? I kind of think I want to make this bird chrome. Screw it, let's make it chrome. Oh, that looks kind of sweet, actually. You know? It kind of defeats the purpose, though. Yeah, we'll make like the underparts and all that chrome. So I can make those people below us get all angry and stuff. Where's the chrome even go? Oh, it doesn't go on this vehicle. So we'll exit the vehicle. I'm gonna see if I can actually put that in the back right now. I don't know if I can load it up for transport, but if we can't, we'll take it outside. We'll set the Avenger down, then we'll go back in and we'll grab this. Okay, enter your Avenger with this vehicle. I didn't know if it worked that way.
What's up?
Exit the vehicle. Exit Avenger. Make sure I do it right. Okay. So, scramjet's loaded up for transport. Let's get in the Avenger and let's go for a flight. Even though this thing is a VTOL, it's considered a plane, not a helicopter. And we spawn flying, which is kind of interesting. I accidentally entered the facility because I stayed there too long. That's okay, we'll just get that in here. And a biggie. Ain't no biggie. Although the coming in process is kind of long. It's always been long for this building. The entry is kind of similar to the Bombushka. I do love how that closes automatically when you go. Okay, we'll start flying it like a helicopter, and then we'll switch over to It flies like a helicopter pretty normally, but it's not very fast at all. Put the radio on for myself. And when you hold right, it turns into plane mode, and we can fly like a plane. This thing is massive. This is like this is possibly the biggest vehicle in the whole game. Except maybe the cargo plane. This isn't bigger than the Volatil or the Bombushka. Still do pretty easy barrel rolls, which should not make any sense. Flies like a normal plane. You got rudder controls. For your really tight turns, you got your ailerons. I think that's what the wing flaps are called. Don't quote me. I'm not very good at planes. We are that close to the city though, and I paid not a lot of money for this place. My old place was more expensive. It was at Mount Gordo. You know, where Mrs. Cranley's ghost spawns in single player if you get 100%. Can we do a backflip? Alright, inside roll as they call it in the game. Yeah, we can. Can we do an outside roll? I'm gonna have to get some real height though. This Galaxy skin looks really nice. The fact that the underside is just straight up chrome. Okay, here we go. It won't go all the way around. It won't go around like a better plane. Maybe with like the sport or race handling it might. That was near death. And yeah, I tried to and it does maintain a little bit of speed. I'm actually quite surprised. But you try to fly it like a helicopter, it doesn't feel very good. It feels kind of clunky. I mean, this is like a big brick that's flying through the air. And if you're wondering what this is based on, this is based on a V-22 Osprey. I don't think an Osprey is quite this large. Quote me if I'm wrong. Okay, we need to find a very large open space so we can land this son of a bitch. Okay, how about down there on the beach? This thing is a friggin' massive unit. So we take the wheels out before we land it. We landed in a bad spot. There's a gang attack here. Start, you piece of crap. That's what Franklin says when he enters a junk car. Okay, let's try to move down the beach a little bit. I would need somewhere where I can easily leave by car, though. And no, this is not the only plane I own. I actually have a few planes, but nothing that's really worth reviewing except maybe the Dodo. In the FIB building? No, over here. You know what? No, let's go to the Palmer Taylor Power Station. That might not be a bad idea. Just up the coast a little bit. Switch back to plane mode. Put the wheels back in, because we're gonna need to fly a little bit. The Palmer Taylor Power Station is just up the way. There's not much takes place here except the final mission in GTA Online. One of the final missions. If you choose to kill Michael, he'll meet you here. You can see it right there. And once you go up to the location where Michael gets killed, where Franklin just goes ruthless on him, Yeah, 'cause there's a huge parking lot here, which is big enough for our Avenger to land. Oh boy, it's kind of weird how the control changes. Okay, we have enough. Yeah, we can land right here on this pad. That's so annoying. Go away. That's convenient. Come on, enter the Avenger's hold. By holding down right while we're parked.
Hey there.
Where's the car? Where's the car? Did we dump the car?
All right. What's up, Chief?
Uh-oh. Can we sit in these? Yeah, we can. So, you can seriously carry people in this thing. You can carry up to 5. Do not stow equipment under the seat. I will. Now, the armory.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
That actually does nothing. I thought it would function as a gun locker. Okay, so we don't have the car for some reason. I must have came out of the vehicle when we parked it. You know what? Let's just get our asses back on the ground. This ain't worth taking off again. That did not go to plan because we put the plane back, and apparently that made the car go back. And by the way, this is not weaponized unless you buy the gun turret. And the driver or the pilot has no control over the weapons except the bombs. So, what do you guys think? Are you buying an Avenger this week? I actually bought one on Saturday. It's almost Monday. It'll be Monday by the time this goes up. So, I mean, it's still gonna be on sale until the end of Wednesday. So, I'd say if you don't have one, get one now, because you may never find it cheaper. Also, only the vehicle bay is on sale. Do not buy the gun bay. Do not buy the weapon bay. Do not buy the gun bay. Do not buy the gun turret. I mean, because there are other places you can do that. I mean, I still have the MOC, and I have to do some work on that. We still have slightly over $1 million because I saved by not buying those parts. So, let me go through this here. Yeah, of course you know you want to do this, but they're all the same price, so why the hell would you? They're not on sale though. But I kind of like it like that. So the base price of the Avenger with the extra 10% off from Twitch Prime is $1.1 million. Not exactly. But if you go on to Rockstar Newswire, they'll give you that price. Even like without it, it's 70% off, but I get it for 80% off. So that's an amazing price, because this thing is normally like $3-4 million to start. I paid 1.3 for this. I had 2.4 million. Then we bought like 2 upgrades, and that's it. I don't think I'm gonna change the handling, because I think I like it that way. Because I mean, it feels correct. It doesn't feel unrealistic. It feels like a big lugging like, how should I say this? Like, big beast of the sky. While we're here, You know what? We're just gonna make this a living quarters. We can't even do that. Just make it empty. Because then that's how we're gonna do our reviews from now on. Because they'll be in the truck. We can't work on them, but... Anyway, guys, that's it for this review on the Avenger that didn't quite go to plan, but we got to fly it. And this just shows you how big of a unit this thing is. Let's just walk down this thing. We can't climb up to the top if we so wish. We get to the tip top of the rotor. I don't think it'll let us get up there. There's nothing for us to grab. Ah! Now, can we go to the tip top of the tail? Probably can. Ow! We can't even get in the back. But that would explain why we couldn't take the car out, because we were positioned a different way before. Can we get up on the tail fins? No. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. Leave your thoughts down in the comments. Subscribe if you are new here. Ring that bell. Ring-a-ding-ding. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.